Britthebro joins us today on Rodas Corner as we explore murder, Avatar, Zack and other topics like the government. Let's take a look.
This is Brittany. Yeah, we have Brittany here tonight. As you can see, y'all, she's here. Yes. I'm gonna dip my balls in some $1,000 dressing because I got depression.
Okay, Zack, really weird, but he's fine.
Zack, if you ever see this,
What? I don't think he will.
you are fine.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. And he is so funny. That's what makes him fun.
God. Well, I think he's already like physically
No.
attracted. Okay, maybe I just like ugly
Funny
looking.
people are not just, they glow different. So he's fine, and then he glows of happiness.
Is
What
it
you
really
think he's gonna
happiness,
look like?
or is it just humor? You think Zack Fox is
Humor
happy?
to other people is happiness. Or is it? Is humor always happy? So you laughing, does laughing always...
Laughing causes, what is it, endorphins?
Yeah.
So it makes you feel like you're happy.
Right.
So, what was it? I was watching a video where it's like, people often confuse happy and joy. Like, people look for happy. Happy is short term. Happy is something like just instant. But joy is long term. Joy is from within. Happiness is just like in an instant. So I think laughter just brings out happiness, but it doesn't bring out joy.
Right. So, in high school, I was very involved in my local parish, right? And I used to love going to retreats. I still do like going on retreats, And retreats, we would go off into the middle of the woods and just pray for like 3 days, right? I'm not going to say I agree with everything about Christianity or the Catholic Church.
Oh, yeah, no, who
Right?
really does?
But I will say that on these retreats, I did get something for myself and for my life. And because they would say inspirational things, that you can move on with. And one of the things that they said to me was, people look for happiness. Happiness is quick. Happiness is the fastest thing you could get to. Happiness is like, I don't know, you're just snatching something because it was the easiest thing you could catch, but joy is such a deeper, like, joy and happiness, I can't even say I could use the same words to describe it. I would not use the same words to describe those two different feelings. Joy is just joy. I feel like every time I feel joy, I improve as a person.
Yeah.
But every time I feel happiness, it's like, okay, I'm not making any progression. But joy, it's such an intense feeling that I realize something that, makes sense, and then I take that information and I move up in life, spiritually,
is that what love is like,
holistically,
kind of like?
Is that, in what sense?
Like, where you improve as a person. Like, imagine true, deep love. I've never felt it, so I wouldn't fucking know. Just describing it, like, wouldn't you think, like, oh, that's probably what love is like?
I don't know. No.
You don't think it's, like, kind of the same thing where it's, like, a deeper from within and, like, you improve as a person?
I think there's loves that make you not improve as a person. Love isn't always perfect, bro. People may have their things, like their issues, things that they haven't healed over that make them toxic, but I still think you could love someone.
Not gonna lie.
In a messed up way. I really feel like you could love someone and not be the healthiest to them.
I don't ever want to experience that type of love.
Right. No, yeah. It could be very
like
scary.
Genuinely very scary. Like, it's very terrifying. I don't want to be in love. Like, how can you be so secure that you've even been in love? Like, imagine being in love with someone so much that you're like, I could genuinely say I love you. Like, oh my God. Imagine actually giving your all to someone where you could like genuinely look at them and feel it at the same time like that.
Yeah. Like, damn, I'm not just saying that shit.
I'm not just saying it, like, every time I look at you, I feel it. People deal with that? That's ghetto.
There's pros.
I mean, yes, of course.
There's pros.
There is pros.
There's
like,
pros to that.
I heard that it's like you're on cocaine. Like, imagine being on cocaine without the drug.
Exactly.
But then, like, that just shows.
Ow. Imagine being able to feel what cocaine is like without having to do the drug. Imagine
but then
not
that's how
having
powerful.
to smoke weed just to get smacked.
Oh my god. Then imagine the fall.
Huh?
When you love someone,
What you said?
The fall from that, like, you know when the ending of cocaine, how like that's the worst feeling that you could probably feel.
Yeah.
It's probably the same effect for love. Like when you fall out of love and when you realize that.
Oh wow, yeah. Yo, you know what's something that really like scares me? Ever being in a situation where I can't control myself. People who have like opioid addictions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're not doing this by choice, you know. They're doing it they're doing it because their body, they will die if they like.
They'll go like into a state of shock.
Bro, if they don't. They're just trying to avoid pain.
Oh my god, that is like.
They're just trying to avoid pain.
Like, that's a terrifying concept.
It's so.
Literally, sometimes it's just like once and then.
Bro, literally, you get a surgery, right?
My mother and I were talking about this.
Bro, you get a surgery, right? They're gonna prescribe opioids.
Yeah, they did that to my mom.
And let's say by accident one day you take the wrong dosage. Oh, it's clip. It's clip. By accident, you no longer have control over what you do with your life.
And that's like so scary. Like, imagine something being that powerful. That it creates a dependency.
Something is that powerful, but yet the government
is allowing
the health system does that, knowing the risk.
Don't get me into pharmaceuticals, because pharmaceuticals is genuinely one of the worst things like created by the government. Oh my god, like the government is just, it's a topic that is just like, every time I think about it, I know it's going to like upset me because like so much shit is going on that the people definitely know about, but we technically don't know about.
Right.
Because it will never be confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
And we will never see it with our own eyes.
Yep.
You know what really gets me? The fact that we really could have solved world hunger by now.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
He's able to.
He has enough money to end world hunger, I think, 3 times.
Okay, boom. Don't say we've had the chance to end world hunger 3 times. We've had every single day.
Yeah, no.
Because they're getting the money from somewhere. And that somewhere always had the chance. I really hope Jeff Bezos in reality is just not an asshole. And I hope he is letting us like think this way of him, but in reality he's like out there like trying to push it together to like end everything at once. Imagine. He's taking his time. But what if?
Gotta speed it up, bro.
What if there was an alternate universe where like that's who Jeff Bezos was?
What if there was an alternate universe where we did not have like capitalism?
You know what's so crazy? I feel like I run into this conversation a lot. Capitalism versus like communism, socialism.
Socialism, I need like an explanation of it.
Okay, let's get one. Definition of socialism. A political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole.
So basically just giving back everything to the community and let them run it. In essence, it sounds like a great idea. But I truly believe no matter what society you live in, you're going to find errors in it.
Yeah. Literally. Oh my God, I was having this conversation the other day. Let me really get into this. So, part of our like human nature is the urge to kill.
Was this our conversation?
It was ours and Austin's about how like
humans have the urge to kill.
Urge to kill.
And they have to channel it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we have this pent up anger.
Yep.
And our way of doing it is literally to find the errors in everything and being angry about those errors.
Yep. Ever since I've watched Avatar, I've been applying everything to it. So like right now we're talking about our human like innate feeling to want to kill, you know, and how like, you know, now it's just, we channel it in different ways. So whether that's sports, whether that's music, whether that's fighting people, whether that's like, you know, being an MMA, you know, like boxing, whatever. What if being able to channel it properly is like airbending? You know, like it's one of the signs, one of the type of vendors, one of the nations, you know?
You could literally have a conversation about Avatar with anyone about any topic because there's so much to unpack from that little series.
Yes.
Like you could talk about mental health, childhood trauma, spirituality.
Yes.
So like classism and all that. It's just so
Buddhism,
much.
all of that.
Oh my God.
Feminism.
Yes.
That was the first thing.
Yes.
Feminism was the first thing.
Katara literally told Sokka, "Shut up!" Like in the beginning, first episode. He said something sexist. She was like, we're not gonna do that right now."
Bro, like the first episode was inclusive. What were like your favorite quotes?
I think about joy and like happiness. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Avatar. You know, I love Avatar, so anytime I'll talk about it, it just makes me like very happy.
Yeah. I just enjoyed all of it.
The government was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to get like a hello.
Bruh.